Okay, this video is about our newest assignment, and it's just to remind you of some of those criteria, some of the requirements that are down here. Not are the ones that are listed as slides, but these down here that people sometimes forget. So the first one says attractive and complementary background maintained throughout the slideshow. And so I've got a mini slideshow here, and I can see I've got all the same color all the way through. You can use the same theme all the way through. You may not use a background image though. But use the same thing all the way through. Now the next one says animation of text and or picture on each slide. So I'm going to go up to this first one. Oops, and I'm going to click on my words, and I'm going to animate my words. So I'm going to go up here to insert, and I'm going to go down to animation. Now this will animate the words. It's not the transition. It's just going to animate the words. So I can say fade in, or I'm going to say fly in from top, and I'll say on click. And then, in fact, it says remember to read the requirements. I'm going to insert an image, and I'm just going to get it from the web. You can do this just to make your show look a little nicer if there's not a picture. Not that you need a picture on every single slide, but it does add some interest. So here's a picture. I'll put it kind of in the center there. And now I'm going to add an animation to that. So I'll come up to insert and down to animation. And it says fade in. I'm going to change that. Let's change it to fly in from bottom. All right. And we'll do it on click. So if I play just to see how it looks, and I click, it'll fly in from the top, and this one will fly in from the bottom. That's just transitions. Okay, so now let's go here, this next one, and right here, the very last requirement says correct spelling, grammar, and punctuation. So I misspelled the word events. So I'm going to right click on it and get the word events. Now, sometimes proper nouns, it doesn't know it. So it might say that your name is misspelled or something like that. But give a look out for those misspelled words. And I would like to see you capitalize sentences and put periods, capitalize your name and locations. You know how to capitalize and punctuate. So this looks good. Let's say I want this to come in later. I'm going to go up to insert and down to animation, and I can have it spin. Spin is kind of crazy, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to play, and on click, it's going to spin. Not the best one, but, we could also do it. I could also say like after previous. Let's see how it looks now. There, it spins as it comes in. All right, then this last one we're going to look at with my dog, use arrow and text boxes. This is how you're going to do this. I'm going to go up to select line, and I'm going to get the one that says arrow, and I'm going to draw an arrow to my dog. Then I'm going to come up here and make the line weight, make it like 4 or 8. That makes it thicker. And then pick a color that kind of stands out for you. So that looks pretty good. And then we're going to get a text box, and I'm going to draw a text box. The text box was right here, and I drew it right there. I'm going to type my dog's name in there, and I'm going to highlight it because I want the change the color so you can actually see it. So I'll make it the same color as the arrow, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you can see it, maybe even bigger than that. There we go. So now I have a picture of, or I have an arrow and a line, and you can even animate that if you want to. You can go crazy with animations if you want. So, there. So I have all my animations and everything, but I don't have transitions. Now, for transitions, you can make a different transition for every single one, or you can just click on the first one and you can go to slide. You can also go here to transition, but you could go to slide and go down to change transition. And it's related to animations, but a transition means in between the slides. So I'm going to say cube, I like that one. You can do whatever one. And I'm going to just say apply to all slides. That means they all have that. So if I start here and I go to present, I'm going to show you the whole thing. Here it comes. Remember to read the requirements. I'm clicking. But then this, how it turns, that's a transition. Okay? And then here's another transition. Okay? So when the cube happened, that was a transition. So I'm hoping this helps you get in all of the requirements for